Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure and you're back on the train sim world, and we're doing Cane Creek, which is a magnificent looking map, and we're currently escorting quite a lot of wagons up a line, branch line, whatever it is line. It's single track the entire way, and we're currently rocking along at a mighty 20 or so miles per hour, and therefore I'm likely to be doing this for the next hour and a half or so. And that's terrific. Well, I'm hoping we'll get to the front of the train in a minute. Also, I seem to be elevating ever so slightly. Let's adjust the angle. Whee! That'll make you dizzy, and then we'll keep going. Yeah. Good shot of the wagons though. These stealth wagons that have no friction and therefore they don't make any sound at all. That's fine. No, the wagons are eerily quiet. They're spectral in some fashion. Some wagons are like that. Probably. So yeah, we're carrying these hoppers full of whatever, and we're taking them down to Panache, which is 30 odd miles away, and it's going to take us about 90 minutes to get there, and it's going to be a heck of a journey because we'll be doing between 20 and maybe 21 miles per hour the entire way. And it's about 30 miles from one end of the line to the other. And I'll just get a move on. I want to see the train so we can get to the end. So it's more or less it's about 30 miles. It's probably still about 30 miles now from one end to the other on this triple header that we're taking down the 30 miles of line, doing about 20 miles an hour, and it's going to take us about 90 minutes to get there. That time hasn't changed. No, it's still going to take, give or take, here or there, about 90 minutes to get from one end to the other. 90 minutes or thereabouts, 30 miles, doing about 20 miles an hour. I'm Colonel Failure. There has to be a better way. Our first contender is the ICE 3M from Deutsche Bahn. It's a belter. Yeah, it's a modern spaceship. There appears to be the M25 parked in the cab. I'm not wholly certain. Oh, there you go. It's calmed down again. Right. Okay. Time starts now. Okay. Right. And right. So we'll bang the reverser on. You have to go for a modicum of setup. That's a rule that I'm making up now. That's good. Yeah. And he's talking at me in German. That's good. We'll close the main circuit break. Put the pantograph up. Give the PZB a bit of a wangle, and anything else we should do? Let's turn the wipers to park. Thank you, and we'll do the step override there as well. Right, slap it into first. Turn the brakes off and punch it. Go on, give it large, son. Give it large. There we go. Right, let's set ourselves up here for a takeoff. Smash it. It's a 30-mile route, which in kilometres, you're looking at, 47, 48 kilometres in length. And, we're going to see how well we do. Oh, I might pop down a restaurant car later on if it looks like there's not a lot happening. But we've gone with the big dog. That's the plan for everything that we chuck out today, is we'll take the largest version available to us. There you go, getting a nice head of speed off there. Chances are we've already blown the track speed limit. Yeah, we're supposed to be doing about 15. Yeah, we're doing a bit more than that. I am at full tilt, right? No, I'm not. I was only at 8. Come on, give it a beans. Right, nice straight bit coming up here. This should be. Okay. No, we don't want a nice straight bit. Fine, we'll go this way instead. I think it's a lovely day for it. Now the track speed limit's all well and good. But what I don't think it takes into consideration is the fact that this train, it tilts like a bandit and is fully articulated, and therefore we shouldn't have a problem with this. Shouldn't have. We'll have a look. Oh, crossing. We are in America. I can't quite remember me crossing rules there, but there's not. That's broken. Okay, well, life happens. Good. So as we look around the capsule here, there's not I mean, you don't get much of a view while you've got your headrest right there, but we're up to 120. Now, all being well, that means we should be able to clear this, because we're not at top speed yet, we should be able to clear it in about 15 minutes. The only thing that, because the ICE is up first, I don't know where we're going to need to slow down. Because I anticipate that we probably will, because even looking at the map, hang on, let's zoom out here and have a look at the map. As you can see, there is we've got a lot of straight, right? We can probably handle that, no trouble at all. Then you've got this chicane coming up here, could be troublesome, and then you've got all this business. I don't know, but there it is. Anyway, 152 we're doing now. This is the way this map was supposed to be played, you know. Oh yeah, this was definitely what the designers had in mind. They were going like, yeah, you could spend the rest of the afternoon tootling along here at 20, pulling 4.5 years worth of wagons behind you, or you could use the Deutsche Bahn ICE 3M and tear it up. Also, it's a nice flat, straight bit of track. In fact, we've even got a bit of down bubble going on at the moment, which is going to be helping. So we're going to be able to figure out just how swiftly can we go then. Whereas this one feels a little bit tighter. Might not feel that tight when you look at it from a distance, but from close up doing 180, yeah, it feels a bit swift. Hang on, give it some of that. Lovely. Check the kernel cam. Yeah, that's some perspective for it. Who says the Americans can't do high-speed rail? They're just using the wrong trains and, you know, operating freight on it. No, you bang one of these down here and job is very, very much a good one. Right, we've knocked, I think we've knocked about 7 miles off our target. The problem is that the target that we're going to, that's a as the crow flies indicator there. One of these corners is going to throw me off. I just know it. But hey, we'll wait and see which one that is, and we'll see if our other two competitors can tackle that any better. It's good. Let's get a bit of this. Oh, look. It's almost like a rally course. This is lovely. This is exactly what I wanted. Yeah, I did 20 minutes of taking an SD40 up here, and I went, it's all well and good, but I have a feeling I've got about an hour of this before anything else happens. Can we expedite that at all? At which point a plan was hatched, and I thought, oh, you know what? I'll put a big German missile up it and see what happens. Some rather disconcerting noises going on there. Right, okay, let's yes. You'd have spotters the world around just hanging out by the side of the track, obviously, you know, preparing to run. But we're doing 200 miles an hour now, that's nice. 206. Speedo goes up to 225. I reckon we could get there, given enough time before disaster strikes. Speaking of which, disaster's not that far off. That's gonna do us. Alright, I might even try and slow down before we get to that bit. Yeah, the plan is not to just come off. Any clown could do that. Just stick it on the Erosa line and do that. No. Alright, okay, power down. How far have I got? Oh, you've got a shake or two yet. Yeah, alright, okay, but we'll cruise. Okay. Yeah, now then, there's no indication on the HUD as to when I'm supposed to slow down. How close are we now? Alright, now is the time. Now's the time to be deploying some brakes. All the brakes, please. There we go. There you are. I think I might have left it a bit late, but I've made here we go. Whee! Yeah. Yep. Going a bit quick. Going a bit quick. Well, I had a feeling that would happen. So the ICE 3M is a non-finisher today. Our next contestant is the best that France has to offer. I see that there's still some heavy traffic going on here. Oh look, if you zoom right in, you'll see there's even, you know, little rain streaks and stuff going down the texture. That's a nice bit of attention to detail, I reckon. Okay, all right, we're rolling. I haven't driven this in ages, so bear with me, and Yeah, find a keyhole. Okay, find a keyhole. What's that? That's a hole. That's the coupler control. You don't need that. Yeah, it is. With a horn, power handle. Yeah. No, see the power handle is going like, no, I'm not moving, son. You need to do more before I allow you any kind of action at all. What we got over here? No. Oh, cab light. No, corridor lights. Don't need it. Climate control on. Right. Yeah. And left panel light. Yeah, we'll have that just a little bit, just to set the ambiance of it all. Right. Now, some of these are like buttons that do things with stuff. Oh no, you've got a flaming palaver of a brake ruddy check hold system or something. Oh, what's this one? That's wipers. All right. Apparently, I've not used them before. Which is a problem. I know, it's inconsistent language, man. I mean, this is all very French. Pantograph selector. Local. Local. Normal. I think is the way we go with the pantograph. Yes. Now, okay, that's done something. So if I now give it a bit of that, yeah, or maybe you flip that off, give it a bit of that, yeah, right, and then wang this on. This is all jolly good for when you're coming out of the tunnel on the LGV, but it's not doing us any favour. I'm going to look at my own video, I think, because I worked out how to do this once. Yeah, I did. Yeah. And since then, not so much. No, not so much on the LGVing. Right, just acknowledge. Right then, our next contender here on the M1 is the TGV. Right. So first I'm going to press this button to say hello, my train. The rest of you can just back off. Probably worked. Let's turn the dashboard on. That's always a happy place to start. Yeah, give it some of that. Yes, that's all making noises. Slap mounting forwards. I want driving mode manual, please. And then, yeah, see, this is where we're going to come unstuck, is getting the power mode correct. But I think we'll probably go for we'll keep it in AC. We'll stick the panto selector to normal. That's lit that up, which is a good thing. That's the objective. I was hoping there for a moment it was going to tell me something useful. Cab light, nah. But the corridor lights, definitely. We want people to know we're at home, otherwise we might get burgled. Climate control, defo. And did I turn the there you go? Turn the AC on. That's all important. Right, that's flashing. Could be good, might not be. You never know. I'm not interested in service retention. Thank you. We don't need the circuit breaker yet, or do we? Do we need the circuit breaker now? No. Recharge the auxiliary power. All right, recharging auxiliary power. Give it a bit of this. For how long is anybody's guess, but 5 seconds or thereabout, or long enough to explain how long you're holding it for is about the right amount. There you go, that'll do. Right, now are we ready for the brake test, do we think? Let's do the brake test. All right, enable the brake testy thing. That's holding us in place. We then hit the other yellow button to overcharge the brakes, at which point some of these dials may or may not move depending on their mood at the time. Hit the emergency brake. There you go. You have to do this. It's all part of safety, because it is. Yeah, okay. And then when you're pleased with that, you do a bit of brake neutral, because that's a thing. Then we'll turn that off. We'll turn this off. We'll turn that off, and this and that. And then everything apparently is groovy. We'll release on this one. Yes. Train brake to release on that, which will take the air out of the cylinder. Yeah. Okay, good. And then we just need to get the electrics working. Right, so we'll circuit brake on, which says that's promising. That's what that is in French. It goes, you're in the right direction. And then by doing a bit of this, we should have everything switch off, and then we'll be good to flip and go. There we are. We're rolling. Okay, let's get ahead to the first corner here so we can we could watch ourselves going through some exciting switching. Right, so the Germans have the score to beat of falling off the track at which way do we want to go? We'll go with the outward tilt, I think. Yeah, no, right about here, that'll be good. Turn that off, and then soak in the views. Oh, it's a beautiful day. The cliffs are cliffside. The French are rattling through. Look at all the sparkles. Oh, you got sparkles coming. It's like we're riding some kind of special Disney outfit. They're snaking the way through the snake. Now, the challenge is going to be slowing down before we get to the bit that threw the Germans off the track. Well, it isn't so much throw them off the track as the ICE just completely failed to take the corner. Now we've got a fully international speed limit demonstration going on. We've got it in miles per hour on the HUD, and then we've got it in kilometres per hour on the central control. Oh, I haven't got my headlights on. Hang on, that's normal. I don't think you've got them switched on though. Oh yeah, I better find those. Heavens to Betsy, otherwise there'll be trouble. Can I stop you? Yeah, clear the light. You can stop flashing, I'm in control. I guess it can't stop flashing. It doesn't believe that I'm in control. It thinks that I've only... We'll have tail lights. Whoop, that would have been a corner. Gauge lights, yeah, we need those. Never mind Vacna, it can do one. Right. And close the doors. I don't think opening them's going to make us go any faster, so I'm not going to do it. Right then, let's see if we can keep up with the kernel cam. At 130, with the full turbo... Ooh. With the full turbos engaged, almost. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Just gotta try and set up an angle that is worth watching. There you go. There you go. That's an angle worth watching. As long as we don't hit a rock or similar. Get a bit closer. There you go. That's a challenge. Oh yeah, that really is a challenge. Why is it peeling away? Why am I not there? It's because your camera work is wonky there. Senor. That's monsieur to you. Monsieur. And there goes the TGV drifting off into infinity. Oh, I'm keeping pace with you. No, I'm not. Okay, right. But this on. Right, we're doing 290 kilometres an hour, and we're going to go faster still because we can. I'm relatively certain we've got 27 miles ahead of us of track. It's unlikely we're going to see all 27 miles, but hey, you've got to hold the faith that at some point this is going to work like a charm. Let's give it a bit of a dab of the horn. Honking. Right, and then we'll pull it away here, and there you go. Yeah, it's not going to let me get any further away than that, but I tell you what, who cares? It's a good angle. This is definitely what this track was meant for. It was meant for taking really fast trains and going really fast in them. I'd use the American super high-speed train, but of course there isn't one. So there's that. Yeah, it'd be nice to get a Shinkansen on here, obviously, or maybe the Chinese one, or a Renfe. Get the Spaniards involved, but no, it's not to be. Right. Let's have a look and see where we're up to. We're currently doing 330, which feels like a lot. Oh, we've got ages yet. Ages. Okay. Alright, fine. I feel confident about life. Now, the big test, of course, is whether the windscreen wipers still work while going at this speed. So, let's find out. Wiper 1. Okay. Wiper... Ooh. Oh, that's for intervals. I keep feeling that it's doing it. Just while I'm not... There you go. Woohoo! Oh, yeah. Well, you know that they've tested it when your windscreen wipers are fully compliant, even at 330 kilometres an hour. That's good. Yeah, no, I'm done with you now. All right. Stop. Thank you. Arrêtez, as they say. Right, okay. I'm going to use this little hinky corner here as the... you're going to want to stand on the brakes now, son. I reckon we'll probably be able to get through that S-bend. Just to show you, this S-bend, which isn't a full S-bend, it's just part of one. I reckon if we drop to about 120, and that's miles per hour, We should be able to get through that. I don't know. I'm making it up. But that's what I'm going to target. I'm going to target around 120 and see how it goes. Right, we're at the Hinky Corner. Hinky Corner deployed. Right, power off. Right, give it all the brakes. Yeah, we'll give it a little bit more Brucey bonus brake as well. There you go. Right, and then we should start to slow down. Yeah, that's it. We've lit the trumpet. The trumpet is lit. Sweet. Okay. And we've got some wheel slip, which to me suggests rather that we're just skidding. Now, we're effectively sliding down the rails. I'll put some sand on. There you go. Oh, that was 140. Well, actually, it was about 160 we came off at. You see, 120 would have been fine. Yeah, I think if maybe you hadn't braked quite so aggressively, then you wouldn't have slid. True. Okay, right. Well, let's take on our next contestant. Right then, I've a vague idea I know what's going on. We need to slap that in. We need to stick this into a bit of that. This makes all the beeping noises in the known world. That's fine. We'll fling the lights on. Yes. Right. Now, I had it moving a moment ago using DC. Now, if I hold the button, it will light up. There you are. Yes. That's in the right position. We've got power. Oh, okay. Hold on. No, wait. Yeah, no. Yeah, what? Thank you. Yeah, good. Okay, yeah, no, I've possibly got power. I might have just ruined it for everybody. Yeah. You had power. You're going to have to do it again. Alright, okay, right. Pan down. Yeah. And then bring that back up again. That's lit. Yes. I don't think you've done it though. You've missed a step, clown. Oh, hold on. No, we've got to give it a bit of that. Have we? Yeah, give it a bit of that. Wait for the power to be all happy with you. It's not though. It's not happy. It's not happy with me. Oh, I had it working. It was going a moment ago. All you do is lift that up and it was happy. Yeah. See, the problem is if you let's turn the auxiliary power on. You never know. That could be a thing. Yeah. Give it a dose of that. Let's go to our rear cabin art. Because whatever I did there previously, I should do it again. I don't think you did anything there previously. Also, leave the safety systems alone. They're just there to make you sad. Okay, all right. I'll leave them alone. I don't need to be sad. Yeah, I mean, chances are we're going to get to exactly the same place, and the train's going to fall off the line again anyway. So, why even go to the effort? Well, why don't I just end the video here then? If you're going to take that level of defeatist attitude. Right, line voltage, yeah, safety systems, yeah, the OTMR is there. Press this button a bit more. Alright, go on. There we go. Apparently I didn't really need to do very much at all, we were already set. But it's worth going through these safety procedures. I am of course optimistic that we're running as though we've got overhead power. Does look like I've got my power shoes in the deployed position. Although, are they low enough? No, I think they might be considered raised at the moment. We'll soon find out because we'll max out at a much lower speed. It's hard to say exactly what our actual speed is going to be until we hit it. Very good. Yes. Yeah, that's not a reductive sentence at all. No, it's once we've hit the speed that we're going to hit, we'll know that we're at that speed. I have given it all the beans. The question is, what am I actually mode-wise? You're in miles per hour. That indicates that I'm on slow speed. It does, but at the same time, who knows? Well, I know. Look, I mean, we're only doing 65. Both of our European comrades were doing over a ton by this point, so I think you've got us in the wrong power mode. Do you want to try switching it over? I'll never get it started again. I really don't want to switch it over. We're going to top out at about 90. Yes. Or are we? Maybe we just need a... Don't forget, of course, that this hasn't got the same level of high speed as other units that we have interfaced with here. Yeah, I think we're in slow mode. You reckon? Yeah. Yeah, I reckon we're in slow mode. Alright, we've got plenty of time to build up speed. We've got 30 miles to get up to speed. Well, I think you'll find it's probably close to about 10 miles before you come off the track. Yeah, it's going to take ages to get to there. I know, but, you know, you chose this life. Yeah, okay. Can I get anywhere from here? Oh, I can. Alright, I'm going for a wander. Nothing's going to happen for 5 minutes. I can go... I'm going to see if I can make it all the way back down to the other end of the train, and then all the way back to the front before the train falls off the rails. Well, there's an adventure you don't go on every day. And obviously, as this is a test service, we haven't got any actual passengers on board, which is a good thing. Now, the premium locations to stand, right, are right about here, because you're not going to get a seat, not if you're going during rush hour. You stand here, this is a good one to go for. Yeah, that's not bad. This seat right here, that's got extra leg room, and is not always considered to be a priority seat. Yeah. Yeah. I've ridden it, I've done these a lot. Don't go next to the luggage rack, no, because you're going to have some arse who's stuck a folding bicycle in there, that you'll have one that is wedged in there somehow, and then the next one will be occupying the corridor, because people are completely inconsiderate when it comes to the needs of others. Yeah. Selfish. That's what it is. Yeah. And you'll wonder why people are selfish. Well, they just are. Oh, we're not going to get all the way to the back, are we? Not without getting off the train. No. Oh, that's unfortunate. No, because we've got another one there, look. Well, this is an unconventional angle to be viewing things from. Normally, you'd be up the other end. Have we got a speed readout here? Nope. What if I sit in... Oh, okay, no, don't... No. I'm fine. I'm fine. Thanks. Can I... No, okay, I can't sit in there. Alright, fine. I thought that might give me a little bit of extra level of insight as to what's going on, but it isn't. No. That's it. No, stay clear of the luggage rack, because that's near Git Central. Right, yeah, folding bicycles. You go, oh no, I'm saving the planet. You kind of go, you're just not, though. You're being an inconvenience to everybody. You don't see me parking my car in here, do you? No. No, you should put the bicycles on a roof rack. Or maybe they'd have one of those little bicycle carriers at the end of the train, and you could attach them to that instead. These seats, no. You don't want those ones. You don't want those ones. No, it's not these ones either. See, this one's got a window. That makes it desirable. You want the undesirable. There you go. Undesirable seat, right? Where it's got some poster about some flipping zoo or something. That one, I tend to stay away from that one. This one, I will do. Now, you do get a little bit... There you go, I'll sit in there. You get a little bit crushed up against the side, but you do have the extra leg room. So you've got to take the rough with the smooth in that regard, and that's generally the way to go. Now, you've got... Excuse me. Yeah, good. Little folded down seats here. Just don't, would be my recommendation. This is the loo. They never smell good. There's always a faint smell of terror coming out of those. People will sit in these, and then so you'll be sat. Can I sit in these? Are these sittable? No, you're not. You'll be sat down here. Can I crouch? Yeah, okay. You'll be sat in here. Yeah, and then you'll have some dude's gentleman's bathing suit area, pretty much about a foot from your face. It's always a dude, because that's just how it goes. But there you are. Right, okay, how are we getting on? We are up to 110 miles per hour. We're on slow mode, aren't we? Unless it goes faster when I'm sat in the chair. How far have we got to go? Flaming ages. It's way more fun being German. Yeah, I know. Do you want to try the power switch? I could try a power switch over while we're in motion. Okay, let's do that. Right, yeah. So that's got us... Let's put the reverser into neutral. No, not off. Neutral, thank you. Right, now, what? Press that. Yeah, oh, that did something. Right, now switch to AC. No, you haven't got AC. Switch to control. Switch to control. Right, and now press that again. And see if the power comes back on. I don't know, has it? Oh, power handle's off. Okay, wait, RIS, reverse back to forwards. Right, anything? No, man, I think you've powered off. Oh, what you have done, though, you have got it in kilometers per hour. So we've switched over to the right power. We just haven't got any power. Okay, you sure about that? We are going uphill. And we haven't slowed down. Well, okay, we're going downhill now. Let's see if we accelerate. Because the wind resistance will be such that we definitely won't accelerate unless we're under power. No. No, we're not accelerating. That's just gravity. You sure? Yeah. You totally sure? Yeah. Okay, well, do you want to press the pan down, shoes up button? That sometimes does that. Or you could try holding that for a bit longer. You could try it. There you go. Whatever you just did worked. Right, okay, we're away. Yeah, now we were doing... What were we doing? 109. What's that in metric? Oh, give it about 175 in kilometers an hour. Okay, well, we're going to rattle past that in a moment. Yep, yes we are. Alright, there you go. I did that on the fly. That's tradesmanship. That is good. Now, where are we on this track? Is that Hinky Corner? Yeah, it is. Well, I'm not going to need to slow down just yet. I'll give it, a bit of a shake. Soonish, I reckon, though. Yeah, 200, we're definitely coming off. We've tried 200 already. Alright, deploy the brakes. Okay, well, 100 is 160, so I think 180 will probably be okay. Okay. We'll see. You sure you don't want to go a bit slower? I'm going to go a bit slower. It would be nice to see a little bit more of this track. We'll go for 100 miles an hour, which is 160 and change kilometers an hour. And that'll be about right. It might be about right. We don't know. Yeah. Anyway, the big corner's coming up, so the video's either about to end or we're about to soar on to victory. Let's get the external camera. I'm actually going faster than the train. There you go, big corner, big corner. We'll sit on the outside. Doing 160 kilometers an hour, no problemo. Okay. Hey, that was good. Right. Well, let's crank it back on. I mean, I haven't checked out what the track's doing next. We've got an exclamation mark going on there. It's probably nothing. If I hit Q, does it go away? No, it doesn't. It's probably nothing. Right. So we've got... That's the curvitude that kills you. This one doesn't feel quite as curvy. I think we can take that one at full tilt. Because I say so. And then we've got a nice goodly length run. We really didn't get very far, did we? Nope. Okay. Alright, well, this is going to be an experience. No, we are now going for, I reckon we can do this at top whack. I mean, top whack's not all that, but here we go, this is a dubious one. We're still on, we're still on, we're still on, we're still on. This one might be more dubious. Still on. No, we're not. So, some insight into the inner workings of how this outro section works. Yeah, that's good. I came into this one going, I come into each one of these going, what am I going to talk about? And more often than not, it'll be, and then I'll finish with, so, see you next time, right? And that's pretty thin. That's pretty thin. So the thought process. So today's thought was, tell them about some trains. I went, what? All right, okay, trains. You probably know this already with regards to the level of rail fandom that I have. Um, I've always been rail fan adjacent. Yeah. When I was a kid, I'd watch. My dad was quite a big train fan. I think he still is to some degree, and it'd go, oh, the Railway Children, well, we'll watch that, and I'd watch it, and it was moderately entertaining. But then, in those days, you could convince me to watch just about anything. He built a massive model layout under the justification of for the kids, and I enjoyed mucking about with that, and that was great. But I never got to the point where I was interested in, oh, that's a class whatever it is, and I like those a lot. No, I was always just one step removed, and then it was kind of reignited again with Sid Meier's Railway Tycoon. I think pretty Railroad Tycoon, which I picked up for the Amiga, and then sank hundreds of hours in. I couldn't tell you why I picked. Oh no, I could tell you why I picked it up, and it was because at the time I quite liked strategy games. I liked all kinds of different games, but you'd pick up a game back in the 80s. You'd pick one up maybe once in 80s, 90s. I got my Amiga in 88. Right, okay. But you'd pick up games maybe once every 2 months, a new game, maybe once a month, once every 2 months, and you would then play the heck out of it. So what you wanted was a game that you had a very high level of certainty you were going to play, because it's either that or the other ones that you'd got. Firstly, there weren't all that many games, and secondly, ones that were highly regarded were few and far between. So Railroad Tycoon, when it came out, was like a 90. I even recall my brain saying it was 91% in PC Gamer, which is the magazine that I kind of got my recommendations from. And to be honest, the strong recommendations it gave me, rarely was there a bum steer in there. They were usually pretty good. But I picked it up and just lost ages to it. I mean, it wasn't until Civilization came along that it was really trumped in terms of games of a strategic nature. But it was great, and I really enjoyed it. And that was, again, it made me go a little bit train adjacent. Fast forward to, don't really know, Train Fever, I think. Fast forward to Train Fever was probably... I picked up A-Train as well, which I got on with okay on the Amiga, but it wasn't as good as Railroad Tycoon. Is it really? Was Train Fever my first dabbling back into trains? I guess it was. Crikey. I mean, I picked up Rail Simulator, or whatever it was called, in about the year, I'm going to say 2001, when it was still made by Microsoft. Because my kids were all absolutely bananas for Thomas of Flaming Tank Engine. So I thought, I don't mind giving it a go. Maybe maybe they will too. And there you go. So train adjacency. So I mean, as much as I cover a lot of stuff that involves trains, it all comes from a train adjacent point of view. No, I don't have a finish to this story at all. There you go. That's about it. So, well, now I work for a company that makes train games, and I'm still train adjacent. Maybe drifting in a little more in terms of having a bit more knowledge and so forth, and mucking around with Transport Fever and the other various Railroad Tycoon, the 21st Century Edition variants. Has given me further appreciation, and I like a look of a long train. I like the mechanics of it all. I like the machinery, but I'm still only adjacent. There you go. I don't think I'm ever going to get beyond adjacent. I don't think I'm ever going to be a true aficionado, but I'm going to build a train set as soon as I can find the space and the time to do so. Yes, I will commit that to video, but again, it won't be the trains that are the main reason I build it. I already know what I'm going to build. It's just a question of getting around to it. So there you go. There's a little story for you just to round out the day. Isn't that nice? Good. I'll be back with the next one of these when the new bit of add-on goodness comes out, and I'll drive that too. I'll drive everything at least once. I might be contractually obliged to. don't think I am. Certainly not on this channel anyway. Good. Right, I'm off. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.